Welcome to the St Augustine Alligator Farm. I'm John Brugan, I'm the director here, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the place. First of all, we're called an alligator farm, but we have never actually farmed alligators. We've been in business over 100 years now. We started in 1893. The reason people want to come see American alligators is because they're just impressive. They're the largest reptile we have in the U.S. They get to be 12, 13 feet long. They can be many hundreds of pounds, and they're the top predator, so they eat just about anything that gets in their way, and they're on the bottom of the food chain. In other words, they're a scavenger, so they clean up dead things as well. So it's rare to find an animal that does both of those things so thoroughly.
Alright, so on the menu today, rats, alligators, like it. Will that jump for me? Come on, Hotshot. Come on, big guy. Oh, you can do it. Big time. There you go.
Fluffy, you want to open up your mouth today? Fluffy, come on. Open up. There we go. A little more. So all the teeth, like I said, they're all the same shape. They're all conical in shape. They're designed for puncturing and holding on. Not really designed for chewing like a lot of our teeth are. They do swallow their food whole.
You can jump a little bit better than that. Oh, don't get lazy now. Come on. No, we'll try it one more time. Come on, bud. Come on. There you go. Nicely done.
When the alligators bellow, it's basically just alligator conversation. It can mean a lot of different things. They generally do it more coming into springtime, this time of year, in the morning and evening, but they will do it all year long. And like I said, it's just basically talking to each other. It can be territorial, it can just be they're excited, they're happy, they're upset. It can be started up by a group of Harleys going by, will sometimes set them off. They usually almost always go off when the space shuttle comes back and we get the boom, and they'll start doing that bellowing.
We have a display of albino American alligators, and this is a real rarity and a treat for us to be able to display these animals. The St. Augustine Alligator Farm is the only zoo in the whole world that has every species of crocodilian. So currently there are 23 different species recognized in the world, and this is the only place you can come see them all. I get asked all the time, what's the difference between an alligator and a crocodile? And the basic answer is not as easy as you might think, but ultimately a crocodile has a more pointed snout in most cases, and an alligator has a very rounded snout, and they have a bit of an overbite for an alligator. So when an alligator shuts his mouth, the upper teeth cover up all the teeth of the lower jaw. Crocodiles' teeth interdigitate, and so when their teeth come together, you see upper and lower teeth when their mouth is shut. Now that's a very simple answer because there are 23 all these different animals, and 14 of those are crocodiles. And so even within the crocodiles, there's a big range of how their snouts are and how they fit together. So this is Maximo. He's a 15-foot, 3-inch saltwater crocodile. He's one of the largest crocodiles you can see in the United States right now, and he's only 30 years old, which is kind of young for a crocodile. They have a lifespan that's not unlike a human lifespan. We've had alligators and crocodiles live at the alligator farm for over 80 years. He's impressive because you get to see him from all different angles. When he's out on land, you can get a good look at him, but even down here and underwater, when he's swimming around or even just resting, he's an impressive animal. You get up close and personal to those giant teeth, some of which are a couple inches long. So we're now out in the swamp, or most of the people who come here know it as the rookery because it's such an active bird area. There's about 150 American alligators out here, and they provide protection for the birds that you see behind me. And so every spring these birds come in here and start building nests, and by the end of the season there may be 500 or 600 bird nests all packed into this little 2-acre area. And the reason that works is because the American alligators are eliminating any possible predators. There's no raccoons, no possums, no snakes, no rats, nothing that can bother those eggs while they're in the nest.